got to go over here. They're sitting in the back row. I don't know why. But let me first introduce the Base Burglar, Blue Rock. I told Lou I was going to introduce him tonight as a man who set a World Series record 40 years ago in 2 weeks. 7 stolen bases out of 7 tries in the World Series. And what did you tell me?
I told you I had 25 hits in the back-to-back World Series. Why didn't you remember that? But nevertheless, Shannon was on that team, and I came into St. Louis in 1964. I was a right fielder. He came to the Cardinals. I moved to left field. Thank you, Mike. I stayed there for about 16 years, but Mike did a fine job. In the 8 years that we played together, we were on 3 championship teams.
It was great stuff.
It was wonderful. Mike, you will be well remembered in St. Louis.
Now I want to introduce the man who came to St. Louis and brought us Whitey ball, Mr. Herzog. Well, what are your thoughts?
Well, everybody said I got to tell a story about Mike, and the 10 years I managed here, you know, when you're down the dugout, you don't get to listen to the broadcast. Only when you get kicked out of a ball game, you're up in your office in the 5th or 6th inning and then you hear it. So, the last 17 years I've had that opportunity, and Mike, you do a heck of a job. You're very knowledgeable. But the one thing that I had the most fun, the 10 years that I managed here, was getting on that airplane every night with Jack Buck, Mike Shannon, playing cutthroat pinochle. And I made more money from them 2 guys in one season than Jesse came in to manage. Thank you again, Mike.
And of course, from Mr. Herzog, let's go to this man. Whitey Herzog, here in 82. And he had 12 All-Star games, 13 Gold Gloves. Our friend Mr. Buck was right. He called you the Wizard, and you certainly were. Ozzie Smith.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You know, I have to thank Whitey for allowing me to come and play in the best baseball town in the country. And, you know, I just can't say enough about the support that these people gave us through the 80s, and they continue to give us here in 2000.
Mr. Shannon, you've known him for a long time. An interesting fellow.
Hey, big boy. Yes. You know, I spent 19 wonderful years here, and Mike has been nothing but class and has always treated me with a great deal of respect. And I just can't say enough about how wonderful he has been to me and my family. And congratulations, Mike, on 50 and 50 more.
There you go. John, back to you. Thank you.
All right, Jay. Up next, representing the players, number 44, the all-time Cardinal saves leader. Let's welcome Jason Isringhausen.
Thank you. Well, I was first introduced to Mike Shannon as a kid, listening to the Cardinals games on the radio, dreaming one day I would hear him say my name. Once I made it to the big leagues, I had the privilege of being interviewed by Mike, both as a visiting player and as a member of the Cardinals. It didn't matter if you were a first player or a 12-year veteran, Mike treated you with total respect. Mike, on behalf of myself and all the players who have stood next to you in an interview or traveled with you on a road trip or just sat down to talk, it's an honor to work with you. Congratulations on your first 50 years with the Cardinals family.